what do you expect? And the challenge is that so often our expectations often are met and often they are not. But another word or another thought on expectation is simply this: what do you believe will happen? And just as a reminder, what do you believe will happen? But just a reminder, I'm going to stop. We're going to do our affirmations here at 8. John's going to do role play. So we're going to talk about this for about 8-9 minutes, somewhere right in here. But and then we're going to do our affirmations. And then those of you who want to stay and role play and practice, hope that you will. Mr. Sy will be leading that out.
Yes, we will.
All right. So, but I want you to think about this for a second. Expectations. What, in so many words, what do you believe will happen? And the challenge is that the reason what we believe and what we expect, which are really simultaneously the same thing, is a critical component to our success. And if you start looking at that, oftentimes there are statements made, like Tony Robbins has a great one, which is exchange your expectations for what? Does anyone knows what the answer is?
Gratitude.
For gratitude, which is always a great thing. Sometimes it is often important to just simply exchange our expectations because we find ourselves so wired, possibly fearful, stressed, anxious. And when we're in that space, sometimes it is great to exchange what we expect to happen with a tremendous amount of gratitude. However, what I will say to you is still your expectations matter. And the thing is what you expect to have happen. Such as if, like, how many of you expect to set an appointment today? Like, really think about that. Like, have you woken up going, I am setting an appointment today? In its most simple terms. But when you start looking at appointment setting, and I've talked about this before, but I want you to think about something. I often speak about this in relationship to other people's beliefs. A belief that they say, I'm not going to list with you. I'm not going to work with you. I don't want to work with an agent. I want to buy on my own. I want to work on my own, sell on my own. And people have these beliefs, these expectations, like if they're a for sale owner, they're going to sell on their own. And so people have, and just let's take this. This is a tabletop. And there are legs that are underneath this tabletop. And when you have those legs underneath that tabletop, the top of the table is a belief, right? It's important that, like, a Dylan believes he can get a loan done. He has an expectation. Interesting, other people around him who he might be doing a loan for believe that he's going to get the loan done. So it's critically important that we pay attention to what our expectations, which is really just another way to say, what do you believe is going to happen? Do you believe the deal is going to go through? Do you expect the deal to go through? Do you expect and believe you're going to set an appointment? Do you expect and believe you're going to get a reduction of price? Do you expect and believe you're going to put the buyer under contract? So much of this has to do with what we expect. No, it's just common sense. If you believe it's going to happen, do you have a better chance of it happening or lesser of a chance of it happening? Greater or less? Greater? Greater. So the thing is that, like, it matters. That what is very interesting to me is this, is that the more you expect what to happen, the more of it happens. Is it 100% right? No. But just like we say, now I am the voice, like I was saying a week or two ago, I'm standing over a putt, about to putt this putt, and if I don't expect to make it, I'm less likely to make it. My body will not follow because I don't expect it. I won't follow through. I'll decelerate. I will sabotage because of my lack of expectation, which again is my lack of belief. So if I take just one example of this, not where you're trying to change someone else's belief, but you're trying to fortify your own belief. So all of you said, yeah, I expect to set an appointment today. So set an appointment today. That's my belief. This is what I do. This is how I do it in my own life. And I say, okay, this is my expectation. This is what I believe is going to happen. What am I going to do to ensure that it's going to happen? And then here's the key thing. I remember talking to Tyler about this a little bit ago, is I declare a belief / expectation, what I expect, I declare it. But now I have the journey of doing what? What do I have to do next? Develop it. I have to develop my beliefs. And if I don't develop the belief, it won't stay with me. It's one thing to say, I'm going to set an appointment today, but then as the day goes on, you've done nothing to develop it. So I want you to think about something. What are the supporting legs underneath the table that would tell you that it is possible or that you will set an appointment today? Give me one. Adam, you going to set an appointment today?
Yeah.
Why? What supports it? What develops your belief to know that's going to happen? Give me something.
Prospect.
Okay, so you know you're going to take, I'm just going to put here the activity, right? You're going to actually talk with people. Well, that kind of increases your chances, doesn't it? Joel, why are you going to set an appointment today?
Because I have no choice. I have to feed my business.
Okay, so, pardon?
Feed my business.
So you want to feed your business? You have no choice? Interesting. I like that. I'll take that, though. You have no choice. Like that's what's happening. So an absolute certainty, a declaration. I can live with that. Parker, why are you going to set an appointment?
Because I have goals.
Okay, so you have goals. I'm going to put that on this same thing. I want more. These are all about your beliefs, though. The things that Joel has said and Parker have said are more about the declaration. I have no choice. I have goals. I want factual reasons that support it.
I'm going to stick to my schedule.
There we go. Now we're talking. Stick to my schedule. I'm going to follow my schedule. Follow your schedule. You have a better chance. Even being in this meeting, you have a better chance that you're going to set an appointment, right? What are other reasons you're going to set one? Aubrey, why are you going to set one?
I made a commitment to Rebecca.
Okay. It's still down that same path of thank you. It's like I have no choice. I have goals. I have a commitment. That's the declaration part. Who just said? What did you say? Yeah.
Follow my script.
I have a script. All right. So these would be. I have a script. How about this? I practice. I have skills. I role play. Those are reasons why you have the belief that it's possible. How about other ones? There you go. Okay, so that'd be along with schedule, but I'm gonna put here discipline. Right? There's all these reasons. How about this? Do you have proof that you've set an appointment before? How many people have at least set one appointment in this room in their life? So you have proof you've done it before. Proof that supports your idea, your belief, your expectation. I'm setting an appointment today. What else? How about so you just saw all the other people raise their hand. Well, you know what got me, Edwin, into this business? I met someone and I went, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? If they can do it, what's the answer? So can I. I mean, everyone raise their hand. Now look around. Just really look at everybody. I mean, look at who has set an appointment. I mean, come on. Seriously. If they've set an appointment, can't you? So I'm trying to develop proof as to the fact of why I believe I can set it. And I'm not discounting goals and I have to, and commitments to your son and your wife. But I'm talking like the facts. The facts that I practice my skills. I role play. I've seen other people do it. I've done it before. I mean, what are you saying to yourself? If your language inside of yourself is this, well, I hope I set one. Gosh, I'm going to really try. This is really a tough market. I'm not sure, but I'll follow my schedule. And all of a sudden your language and your dialogue and the development of that belief, that development is critical to creating the life that you want. So look, you have to remember that your expectations matter. What you believe matters. Right? If we go to the good book, it says, be believing. Believe and ye shall receive. Meaning, what you expect, you'll get. So the thing is, there's something about this. But if you have supporting reasons, I know we could go through a lot more, but we've run out of time. But I'm telling you, If you will support the beliefs that you declare, and you will declare them and develop them, you will shape the life the way you want it to look. And here's the good news. You will not be right all the time. You will not set an appointment every time, and that's okay. And I'll leave you at this because we got to go, but I used to have what I call just my pressure release valve, like a water heater has one. If it didn't have one where you see the water heater dripping water, so things like, I will set an appointment, I'm going to set an appointment, I'll affirm it. Other things we write here, affirmations. I'll set it, I'm going to set it. But if I don't, it's okay. But I'll set it. And I've realized if I have just a little bit tiny of a pressure release valve, because the reality is maybe, and I've often said this, and this is a new concept for any of you, is life happening for you, not to you. And just maybe you're not supposed to set one every time. Maybe it's not supposed to be so easy. Maybe it is the requirement of your skills, your disciplines, following your schedule, doing the things that you promise yourself you're going to do, so that you can even develop a greater belief, a greater expectation, a greater faith in what you desire. And so when you start thinking that way, all of a sudden, I can promise you, you are more likely to meet the expectations you have than if you have none. So get serious about what you expect of yourself. Rise up, right? Step up so that you can live the life you're destined to live. All right, here we go. Let's do some affirmations.